of year in Judaism is called Bein HaMitzarim, between the tragedies. That's because historically, many bad things have happened to the Jewish people at this time of year, almost every year. Now, we understand that the reason bad things happen to us is because we Jews are behaving with sinas chinam, literally baseless hatred. Baseless hatred means I hate others because of their mistakes, and I'm not focusing on what they're doing right. Of course, the antidote to baseless hatred is free love, man, which means focusing on what other people are doing right and appreciating them, loving our neighbor as ourselves. Now, these are nice words, but they're empty words if they're not followed up with action. The action that we perform is called chesed. Chesed means literally doing a little more than what's expected, doing a kind deed that is not expected, and it's putting myself out for the pleasure of someone else. Talmud tells a great story of two brothers. One brother got married, had a large family. The other brother never got married, never had any children. They lived on opposite sides of a big hill. Well, one night, the one brother with many children said, you know, my poor brother, the only thing he has is money. He doesn't have wife, kids, nothing. So every night, around midnight, he would gather his grain, put it in a big sack, climb up one side of the hill, down the other, and deposit the grain in the silo of his brother. And the brother who never got married, he said, my poor brother, you know, he has so many children, so many expenses. Me, I have all this money and nowhere to give it. So he would gather all the grain, put it in a sack, climb up the hill, and deposit it in his brother's silo. Remarkably, of course, each brother felt that God was blessing them because they were doing an act of kindness for their brother. Well, one night, one brother was a little late, another brother was a little early, and as each one was climbing up the hill to deposit the grain in the other brother's silo, they met at the top of the hill. And then they realized what had been going on for years, and they embraced in a hug filled with love and admiration for each other. Talmud tells us it was that spot that God built the Beis HaMikdash, built the Holy Temple in Jerusalem. That was the spot, the interface between holiness and humanity. We need to stop and look at ourselves at this time and ask ourselves, how many acts of kindnesses are we doing for our brethren? And what more can we do? By doing more, then we also bring a sense of holiness down from the heavens into this earth.